Konnichiwa minasan, hajimemashite, Max desu. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Je m'appelle Max. Yorobun annyeonghaseyo, Maximida. Hi everybody, welcome back to another brand new live video for all the girls, for the children, and for the Lizzie McGuire nude cat eye fantasy diamond realness. These nails are like giving me like stripper chandelier, like very expensive, color changing nude stripper chandelier vibes. I think is the best way to describe these nails.
I love them. Yeah.
Yes, that's a mouthful, but these nails came out really pretty. You guys, Lizzie McGuire's here, and we did her nails. We used Russian sculpted pipe 123 Go, which is such a beautiful, long, elegant shape, you guys. Like these nails look so expensive. We used another color changing gel. We used Precious Mineral 72, Hi My Love, which is nude to like, it's supposed to be nude to black, but the pigment is as dark as we can get it, so it's almost like an espresso. So the colder the color, the darker it will be, the hotter, the lighter the color, and you'll see that right now. So we did this, we did Space Galaxy Kitty 17, and we did rhinestones on one finger, and they just came out really beautiful. So a few quick announcements before we begin the snatching is that we have our 25% off sale right now to celebrate Father's Day. No promo code needed, so shout out to everybody celebrating Father's Day, all the dads, all your dads watching, and also all the moms that are dads too, because I know there's a lot of them out there like you, Lizzie. You were a dad for your daughter.
Thank you.
Yes. So shout out to all the moms that are dads as well.
She has a bunch of dads, but I'm also the dad.
Yes. And what else is going on? We have our $1 sales for stickers, our foil kits, 25% off. These nails are really like snatched for the fantasy. And today's Thursday, so today is the Real Housewives of Orange County. So I am excited.
Hey Max, hey Lizzie, hi Ashlyn. I remember you from last time.
Yes. I'm gonna put it on my EnoCouture.com apron because my hair is looking a little. She's not looking very hot.
I want one of those to cook in.
Oh, I can give you one.
Just that.
Yeah, I have some.
Cook. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you
really?
one. Yeah.
You have a little one for little people.
I'm small.
I know, you're 6 feet tall.
They're one size fits all.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it. I'm just kidding. I'll wear it.
But it's plastic. You're gonna sew it up and everything.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go see. I think it was yesterday. Boogeyman, but I saw the reviews. It didn't look very good.
I've never even heard of it. It's a scary movie?
Yeah.
Scary movies never scare me though. That's the problem.
It was terrible. It looks terrible.
Said they look gorgeous on Insta. I came here to see what
the
tips
fantasy.
You use. The Russian shape. They're Russian pipe.
Russian sculpted pipe. So here's the before, you guys. We soaked off her nails like in literally what, like 10 minutes? Mm-hmm. Look how beautiful and healthy her natural nails are, you guys. So if you soak them off properly, absolutely no damage to the natural nail. And let's get to 20,000 likes today, you guys, so we can do a giveaway. And I'm going to give you some... I have so many polishes right here on my desk. I'll give you one of these polishes. So if we get to 20,000 likes, I'm going to give you a bottle of gel today. Look how beautiful they came out.
I thought you were going to say an egg-sized diamond.
This one. So she has to tell her husband he has to get her a diamond bigger than this one.
Because Max gave me that.
Because I gave her that one, so now, yes, he can do better. That's just the thing now.
That, ooh, I love them too. They make me so
These
happy.
are like very elegant strippers. So like if you guys know at the strip clubs in Atlanta, you have like Magic City, but then you also have like strokers, which is like where the white girls are. So these are stroker nails. And there's the Claremont Lounge too, which used to be a big deal back in the day, but now like the strippers that work there are like
They're still from back in the day? No.
It's more like I want to say like a freak show, or from what I heard, like very alternative strippers. There you go. At the Claremont Lounge.
We need to go there. I love those. Ashton said sickening. NYE said Cindy Chris, you made my day with the notes you took. Okay, wait. I have a question for you though, Max. Because you just said that I have to go work at that other place because I'm a white girl. Can you work at Magic City if you're a white girl? Yeah,
but you have to probably fit within the body style that they're looking for.
Oh, then I make it.
Because Magic City is very much like known for that kind of certain body style.
Booty and all that. Well,
so like I wouldn't say like big boobs.
Are you saying for sure, or you're just guesstimating?
I'm assuming just because of what I know of Magic City.
Okay.
So like they have to be able to dance and they have to have like a big butt, because I guess they can't discriminate.
Well, that's what I was like. What are all the rules on this? I don't know, because I just was very curious about that.
But I guess if you want to make money at Magic City, you have to have that kind of look that the consumer wants. But then you have like other clubs, because also there's a lot of like white girls in Atlanta, so they work at strokers from what I've heard.
Okay.
But don't take my word for it. I'm just putting two and two together.
I'm gonna be like, Max said you would hire me here.
Yeah, you're like, I got a big butt and it jiggles. But also, like, if you go to Magic City or if you work there and you don't really like put on a show, then I'm pretty sure you're not gonna make as much money as the girls that
yeah. So then you might just leave.
Yeah.
You feel bad about yourself paying for.
But there's a lot of clubs out in Atlanta. But you know what city is actually really famous for strip clubs? And they have really good ones that nobody talks about?
What?
Toronto.
Oh, yeah, I've never been to Toronto.
Oh my god, the clubs in Toronto are magic. And really beautiful girls in Toronto.
Have you been?
Yes, I've been to For Your Eyes Only, and I got kicked out.
What did you do?
I was wearing a tracksuit.
Oh.
And that club is like the girls are wearing like long gowns.
Oh, it's like very fancy.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I got kicked out. They're like, no tracksuits.
You should have told me you were an athlete.
And my friend was like, don't you know how much that tracksuit is? That's a Gucci tracksuit. And they're like, oh, well, you know, we have rules. And she was like, do you have a like a sports coat that they could let me borrow? And they're like, no.
You're like, you're lost. I was going to spend millions in here.
I was going to make it rain.
Ashton Potts said the people would be paying me to put my clothes back on. Oh, stop it.
No, probably the other way around. They're like, take it off.
Magic City. Let's try it.
And then also Montreal has a lot of shows too, but I never went to any in Montreal. I was too tired. So now I'm going in with Diamond Prep, removing all the shine off the top surface of the nail. And I like to take this bit at a really low speed, you guys. And you can see you can really get in there and remove all that dry non-living tissue. So to keep the integrity of the natural nail and the skin really healthy and to not have to trim so much, it's actually better if you take finer bits than something really coarse and go along the skin. So that way you won't have so many flyaways and you'll have a more cleaner, healthier cuticle. So as you can see, I'm using it like 2000 RPM right now. And I'm buffing the whole nail and the skin.
And it feels good.
So you can actually use this with a little bit of force and see, look, I'm not breaking any skin, and that's what we want. As I probably will make her bleed right now. No, God, no. I hate that.
Just squirting blood everywhere.
I'm like, it hits me in the eye. I heard the new Evil Dead movie is actually really good, though.
The what?
Evil Dead.
Oh, it's like a video game, right? Or no, what is it?
Evil Dead?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think it's about a book.
Game? Oh, okay.
No, the one that's based on the video game is The Last Among Us, I think is.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or Resident Evil.
Yeah.
But I have not seen a really good horror movie in a long time. I saw Smile recently, and that was okay.
Is it new?
I think it came out last year, but now it's on streaming.
I just always am so disappointed with scary movies because I really want to be scared, and I'm not. Like, they don't scare me, and then I'm just...
I like a good scary movie. Have you ever seen The Serpent and the Rainbow? Check that one out. It's really good. It's by Wes Craven, and it's about voodoo.
Oh, okay. Maybe that one would...
Yes. Maybe like in half an hour or so. Why? Did my mom call? Oh, tell her to leave the house like at 6:15.
And like I watched it and it didn't scare me. But you know what's really funny? My husband's like scared of scary movies, and so I'll always threaten him. I forgot one. It's like from his childhood that he's scared of, and it's on Netflix. And I'll always be like, let's watch it, and he'll be like, no.
The Exorcist.
Yeah, something that scares him. I'm such a bully because I literally don't get scared.
I have not seen The Exorcist, any of them. I was never allowed to.
I wasn't either. Was your mom very strict on what you could watch?
Not necessarily, but The Exorcist was something that, no.
Very crazy.
She was like, that movie will open the doors to demons. And it probably does.
Lala said, hey, man.
Hey, love. Thanks for joining us today. So right now I'm going in with nail prep, and this is so essential because this is going to dehydrate the nail bed and balance out the pH. So we have a beautiful adhesion. And then we're going to go in with a coat of primer, very sparingly. No, but when I was a little kid, I would watch scary movies. She said that she would tell me that they were ketchup.
Ketchup?
Yeah.
Oh, the blood?
She's like, oh, that's just ketchup. It's not real.
Who's the model today? Hi, it's Liz.
Lizzie McGuire from the South Side. What high school did you go to?
I went to Amphi.
Amphi.
North Side.
Shout out to all the girls from Amphi.
You know all the girls from Amphi.
No, I don't.
They're all Ruben's sisters.
Really? They went there too?
Yeah.
Did they finish high school?
I think so.
Were they good in school?
No, nobody was in like my grade, so I really don't know.
Really? I wonder if they were.
I ditched most of 9th grade.
You're like, I don't remember. You're like, I was there, but I wasn't there, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Then I like got my stuff together and whatever, but
had a kid.
Yeah, and then I got serious about life. But yeah, 9th grade, I think I got like 1 credit all year.
You're like, but I was there.
I was there, sort of.
I went to the School of Hard Knocks. So these are the Russian sculpted pipes. And you guys keep tapping that screen. If we get to 20,000 likes by the end of the video, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to give you a gel, a precious mineral. Beautiful.
Yeah, diamond. Isn't that a mineral?
Precious.
No, that's a stone.
No.
It's a precious stone.
We're not going to give diamonds away. Lizzie could give a diamond
I
away.
know, Max is like, I'm going to get sued now. Because
False and deceptive advertising. She promised a diamond to somebody.
I'm just kidding, guys.
So we're going to go in with a coat of clear press-on gel over the whole nail. And this is going to be our base, because we're going to apply them with clear press-on gel. Is the angle good for everybody too? Can everybody see? What's for dinner?
After my Mexican hot dog, I don't know.
That was just the appetizer.
That was a snacky snack.
You tore that up. I was surprised.
Well, I didn't want to be like, have my mouth full when I'm supposed to be being your model. Even though you're not showing my face, I didn't want to be like,
you're like, hold on one
Mexican
second, Max. I'm trying to eat.
I'm going to give me 10 seconds to scarf down this hot dog.
Do you cook?
Yes, I cook. Do you cook?
I don't like to, but I can.
What do you make? Roxy said perfect angle. Also, Ashley.
Kraft mac and cheese.
You mean you cook from a box, Maxi Max?
Yes, or I put it in the oven. What can I? Actually, I could make a pretty good stir fry.
Ooh, yummy.
I like stir fry. I like cooking salmon.
Oh yeah, salmon's really good. I made a salmon pasta that was actually really good the other day.
Good.
I put like vodka sauce and peas, and I don't know. I just kind of created it. Roxy W said, "How do you pick a winner?"
I don't. The model picks the winner, exactly.
Not at random. I totally have specific reasons why I pick you guys.
But it's a surprise.
Like if people tell me my hand looks pretty, or
you're so pretty. I love your voice.
Yeah, then I pick them. Just kidding. My
Compliment.
voice is kind of goofy. You don't have to tell me you love my voice.
Flattery gets you everywhere.
Yes. Or you could get me like an egg-sized diamond, and I'll pick you.
So remember, you guys, when you're applying bubblegum gel or any kind of product to adhere the 1, 2, 3 go nails, the thinner it is at the cuticle area, the more natural and the easier it will be to blend it out too. ¿Ya te vas, Gloria? ¿A dónde vas? Al baile. Also, you guys, I want to give a shout out to my friend Wendy, also known as Glamour81 here on social media, who is one of the brand ambassadors here at enocouture.com. Unfortunately, her sister passed away last night of terminally ill of cancer, so I want to give, my condolences and my thoughts and my prayers to the whole family. And I spoke with my friend Wendy this morning, and she is having she's going through it right now, so lots of prayers for her and her family.
Love to Wendy.
I told her that it was kind of like a mixed blessing, because since she knew that she was going to pass, like at least she could do what she wanted to before, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Like preparation.
Of course, it's never easy, and it's not something that we want to deal with, but at least, yes, make peace.
Make peace, and then the person is not suffering, and it's kind of,
especially when cancer is such an ugly thing to have to.
It's like it's very painful, very hard.
If you knew you were dying, what would you do?
Oh gosh. Well, I would probably get a lot of credit cards.
You're like, I would file for. Yeah, I would leave debt for everybody. I would ruin my daughter's life.
I don't know. Sounds like a good plan. I don't know. I feel like I would want to just travel and go all the places and do all the things I haven't done yet.
Like, do you have a bucket list?
I'm working on a travel bucket list of just places I want to go.
My bucket list is actually getting a lot smaller recently.
Of like travel places or just things in general?
Both.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for her. Lala said, and Roxy W said, love the tips on application. And Ashton said, I'm so sorry for her and her family. And Cindy Chris said, we made a Japanese wagyu yesterday for dinner. It was so good.
Ooh, yummy. That's fancy. Cindy, what kind of husband you got that you eat in wagyu beef?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have any friends? We want to eat wagyu beef.
Right? That sounds so delicious right now, too.
Have you ever had wagyu beef?
I believe so.
It's very greasy.
Here in Tucson.
And very buttery. I had some at the Ivy when I was in LA.
Oh,
It sounds so LA.
You went. That was so fun.
It's actually really good. A lot of those bougie restaurants, the food is not good.
But that one was
And that one was really good. And everybody that was there was a paisa. So I talked to them in Spanish.
Oh my god, I love this.
We walked in and I could tell like the guy was like from Oaxaca, and he was from Oaxaca.
Was he?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Really cool.
Cindy Chris said we made it at home. Oh, yummy. Well, we'll just come to your house for
dinner. Yeah, and have wagyu beef. And she lives in San Francisco.
Okay. We have friends in San Francisco. Let's make a trip.
Let's go visit Cindy and have some nice steak, homemade.
We had Chinese tonight, but definitely no Wagyu beef.
I've been craving Chinese food for like so long.
I had like a dream about really good Chinese food, but like authentic, really good one. Like, what's your favorite Chinese food restaurant?
In Tucson, I like the ones that don't have menus in English. Those are the best.
Where are those?
So like Jun Dynasty, Chef Wang's.
Where's New Dynasty? Oh, it's Grant, right?
Yes.
Yes. What my husband and I have been going there, and it's really good.
What do you get? Orange chicken?
No, I got something beef. It was some kind of spicy beef, and then I also get a soup.
You should try their hot pot. It's really good.
Oh, I love hot pot.
Oh, their dry hot pot is the one I like.
Making me want that tonight. Cindy Chris said it was a birthday celebration, so we made it special. Oh, that's very nice. You don't eat like Wagyu beef every night.
That'd be kind of cool if you did, though.
Right?
I was watching one of the YouTubers I watch, and he interviewed this guy that's like the richest host in Japan. Do you know what a host is? So host culture in Japan is really big because they are really big on paying for affection is the best way to say it.
Oh my god, I need to move to Japan.
So it's almost like going to like a strip club without the stripping. So you basically sit there with the host. Go ahead and put that in.
So
oh no, hold on.
Wait. The girl?
Or guys.
Oh. Okay.
There's host and hostess, and this guy, his name is Roland, and he's the biggest host in Japan, and I think he makes like, he said like $10 million a year.
Wait, so does he host women or men?
He hosts women.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, I don't really like. It's not.
Sexual?
Not all the time.
Okay.
But it's more like, you know, about the companionship and like the conversation and drinking and whatnot. And he was showing his house, and I was like, man, what up?
So we need to become hosts in Japan?
Yeah, but we need to speak better Japanese.
We can't host in English or Spanish.
And he was kind of weird looking, but I mean, yeah, he looked kind of like a cartoon. He looked like he had a nice body, but his face looked very
strange,
very plasticky.
How to avoid 1, 2, 3 nails lifting around cuticle corners after a week or so.
So you need to work on your prep, my love. That is from lack of prep around the cuticle of the natural nail. So make sure you're filing that cuticle area really, really well. And then when you apply your nail prep to dehydrate the nail, if that area doesn't turn chalky white, go back in with a file and file that again. Go ahead and put that in until you see the whole nail chalky white with primer. Prep.
I was gonna say my nails do not lift around the cuticle at all when Max does them, and I know with previous nails they have lifted just because I do get dry cuticles sometimes, but with his I really don't, and I think that's what he said because he completely preps them.
You have
to. A lot of places don't even prep your cuticles at all. They just
gotta push it back and gotta scrub and clean and get everything out. He actually looks better with black hair than he does with blonde.
Got it. And then people are telling Cindy Chris's husband happy birthday.
This is what he makes. That's what he looks like. He kind of looks like a girl, huh?
Yeah, he does. Like very much so.
But with black hair, he looks better. But he has a nice body. Look at that.
Oh yeah, it's a very nice body. I really want to be a host now. I'm loving the tips.
Wow.
One of my favorite shapes.
Look at that. He's got like no body fat.
Oh yeah. Like no body fat and muscle.
Let me find a picture of him with black hair, though. He looks better with black hair.
Thank you, everyone. Cindy Kristen. Oh, and then somebody also said check the lamp for... Oh, yeah.
What kind of lamp are you using, too?
The lamp.
Doesn't he look better with black hair?
Oh, yeah. He looks way better with black hair. I think just, like, more masculine, which...
Because blonde... I don't like blonde hair that looks like egg yolk.
Okay.
And when I was in that part of the world, I saw a lot of that blonde. I'm like, girl, don't you know what toner is?
Yeah, because it's very hard to go from, like, black hair to blonde hair.
Because it's going to look like an egg yolk. Mm-hmm. You got to put that blue shampoo in there.
Blue shampoo, I love it. I told you, right? I buy this big bottle of blue shampoo from Mexico, and it's the best ever. And
really?
Yeah.
The best blue shampoo is Italian. It's called Finola, and they had a buy one get one free, so I got 4 bottles.
Oh my gosh, is it expensive? Because the Mexico
$25 bucks a bottle.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But using too much is really bad.
Yeah, sometimes I overdo it.
It dries it out.
Mm-hmm. Because then my hair gets crunchy. Roxy W said, I have your lamp like in this live. And then holy crap, those nails said baby chick yellow with a laughing face. Yeah. I know my other hairdresser, Mauricio, used to say, like if you go and the people have orange hair because they dyed their black hair blonde.
So yes, make sure you're prepping really, really well. And make sure that whole nail is completely etched and dehydrated really well. And also keep the product thinner at the cuticle. That's so important. And that goes for any kind of product. Whether you're doing full cover nails, whether you're doing acrylic, whether you're doing happy gel, is to keep the nail really thin at the cuticle area. because too much product at the cuticle will cause pressure at the cuticle area and will cause lifting. So a nice thin cuticle, and it's easier to blend out too after. Look at that, how seamless it is. And if you turn the nail over to the side, look at that. It's so thin, and that's what we want. And that goes for anything.
You know, I had a question about nails for you, Max. So
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time traveling around the area of like North Carolina, Florida, that part of the country, and I feel like a lot of the nail places there, they did like really thick nails and kind of square. Like it just wasn't very like modern, I would say, like the way that they did their nails, and it was common. Like even their pictures online would be of that. So like I think it was like on purpose.
Like that was the style?
Yeah, and I didn't like it. Why?
I guess that's what they like in that part of the country. Like dip is so big in that part of the country too. I think it's dying out now, but for a while, like everybody was doing dip, and I'm not a fan of dip.
Didn't like it.
No, that's why I don't sell it.
Weird. I'm gonna find pictures of the nails, and like it was just so weird. And I would like try to find a lot of different nail salons, and I feel like all of them were like that in that part of the country.
Like very big and bulky.
Yes, like weird. Roxy W said, I feel like I prepped so well though.
Well, honey, I hate to tell you this, but there's something going on in the user error, because if it was the product, then everybody would have the same issue. So it's hard for me to tell you what you're doing wrong because I don't know what you're doing. Like I can't see what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? So it's really important to analyze every single step and follow the steps canon wise. So like if you use alcohol, that can cause lifting as well too.
Holy crap, those nails said, Max, what is your strongest, stickiest base coat?
For gel polish, or for what are you looking to use this base coat for? So that way I can guide you in the right direction. I'm going to use my 5-in-1 rose gold bit to blend in that cuticle very gently.
And Tink Che said, I'm not a fan of dip either. And Siska said, baby chick yellow. My friend used to call it chicken fat yellow.
Ugh.
And then Lala said, Roxy, do you use hand cream? Roxy said, oh, I know it's not the product, it's me, but I'll just keep at it. Yeah, sometimes it's like we just keep doing things and then it reveals itself.
So, like, for example, I know some people are like, oh, I'm following the steps exactly like you, but when you actually, like, write them down or, like, analyze what you're doing, and if you do something that's, like, some people cleanse the nail with alcohol. So cleansing the nail with alcohol, if it's not 100% pure alcohol, that has water in it, and water causes lifting. If you're using another kind of prep or primer or gel, or sometimes the bit that you're using, if you're using a bit to prep around the cuticle area, if it's clogged or if it's dirty, that could also cause lifting as well too. So there's all these little things that can cause lifting too. Like a lot of people yesterday were surprised that when I told them that if you're on your period, that can cause lifting as well too.
Because is it like because your skin is like bloated somewhat when you...
No, the chemical imbalance in the body, the pH, that can cause lifting too. So there's so many reasons why lifting can happen, and it's what sucks that there's no like one specific reason, but 99% of the time, the most common reason for lifting is lack of prep. But it could also be like someone, if they're on a certain kind of medication, certain kind of antibiotics can cause lifting too. So there's so many reasons. So it's so hard to like pinpoint like it's lifting because of this. That's why I say that I can't see what you're doing or what's going on, because all that really affects lifting.
And Cindy Chris said, Roxy, maybe thinner in the cuticle and double check your prep. Roxy
and your bits too.
Everyone. Cindy Chris said, Roxy, it's a learning curve. You'll figure out what is the reason. Yes, I agree. Holy crap, those nails said also diet. Some people eat a lot of fats and oils.
And that can cause lifting too. That's why you can even do 2 coats of nail prep. So I'm going back in with the duet bit just to make sure that there's no product stuck to the skin and just get it really nice and blended.
King Shay said, take us to school, Max. LOL. I know I'm learning a lot and I don't even do nails. I'm learning a lot over here.
I'm really surprised that, like, especially now there's so many people that are selling nail products. I'm like, really? You're selling nail products? Like, I sound so shady, but like for reals, like, I bet you they don't even know how many layers of skin there is.
Yeah, you need to know all those things. Well, you're the only one I know that sells nail products.
But no, I think like right now, especially with like social media and things like that, so many people are selling nail products, but like you don't even know what they're like putting into their products, because most of it is made in China or made in unregulated like factories and things like that. So for us here at enolcouture.com, it's really important to use the best raw materials. And that's one of the reasons why our prices are so competitive, is because we actually manufacture everything. So we're not paying like import tax or shipping or anything like that, because we make everything in-house, which is why their products are so everything.
That's so cool.
So right now I'm going in with the smoothie buffer, removing the shine.
Holy crap, those nails said my only clients who lift at all are my Filipino clients. Their comfort food causes lifting. But their comfort food is so good. My best friend's mom makes us food.
Balut or which one?
Delicious. Holy crap, those nails said that. And then Sister said make sure all pydigarium is off the nail. Any natural nail oils needs to be off the nail as well. Lala said I learned my lesson about alcohol and making sure that my hands are spotless and lotion free. At Natasha Jones, tap myself out of the live. You're up to 10.2K.
Come on, you guys, we can do it. Put your back into it. So now we're removing the dust. You remember that song? How popular it was?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
It was everywhere when I was in middle school. You can do it. Put your back into it.
I feel like people still get hype when that comes on.
Whatever happened to the girl in that song too? Like, she was like a one-hit wonder, huh? I don't even know her name.
I don't know her name either.
Oh my god! And do you see who Khalees is dating?
No.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray?
Uh-huh.
Didn't he die?
No, but he's like really old, like 40 years older than her.
Wait, isn't that the one have you seen Zombieland?
No.
Oh my gosh, you have to watch Zombieland. I love that movie. But I think they make fun of... Oh yeah, I think he just died in the movie. In Zombieland. But because they think he's like alive. They think he's a zombie, and so they try to kill him, but really he's just like alive and he's
And now he's dating Khalees.
Wow. Tink Shay said I'm working my fingers because they're tapping. Not at work, so I can tap like a madman now, Lala. Holy crap, those nails. She put her back into it and disappeared.
What was her name? I don't even remember her name.
I don't know her name either. E3 Virgo said hi, Max. Hi, everyone. Hello.
Hi. So now we're going to go in with our famous color changing gel. This is 72 from Precious Mineral. This is nude to black, but it's not really a black. It's more like an espresso. Because unfortunately, when it comes to color changing gels, black doesn't work.
Roxy W said, what liquid do you use to clean the nail after filing?
Pure acetone. I actually didn't clean this one, but it doesn't really matter because I dusted the nail off really well. So pure acetone. Good old-fashioned pure acetone.
Oh yeah, Lala answered for you. That's funny. She knew.
She's on it. She's like... Yeah.
Teacher's assistant.
Teacher's pet. I forgot to cleanse it, but that's okay. Because it's not going to affect the application or anything like that. It's just me being bougie.
So when I expand my salon now, I'm going to try to get permission to have nail techs there as well as hair people. Because I found out that the nail salon below me, they have a lash person. So I'm like, why is the exclusions only against me?
Like, you're like, that's discrimination.
Yeah, I'm like, we either don't have any exclusions or we have exclusions across the board. They're not just against me. So
and then you're gonna have you're gonna be sleeping with the enemy literally because they're like right underneath you.
Oh yeah, but they've already been my enemy, so I don't care. Oh, and when I do my plumbing for the shampoo bowl, we're gonna have to cut into their ceiling. They're gonna hate me even more
because they have a build out.
Yes. But then my landlord will have to make them allow me to, because like it's to their benefit. It's to my landlord's benefit that I rent the other space.
How long is your lease for?
I have a year left, so if I sign a new one, it would start like a new 3-year.
But wouldn't you want to buy a building better?
I was thinking about that. I really might want to.
Especially like if things get better and like the economy stabilizes a little bit more, then I would definitely say it's time to like invest.
And I do, but then I also want to buy a house with my husband, like another house, and so I don't know if I can get approved for everything. And then my daughter's looking to buy real estate here, so I'm like, I just can't be like signing up for everything.
Definitely wait on buying a house locally. The interest rates are so high right now.
Yeah, they're very bad right now. Roxy W said, okay, that's what I use. Natasha Jones said, I'm so happy I got my package, biggest package yet, but it's the least amount I spent in a while.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Congrats on the biggest package ever. I love all my foils and thank you for my gift from Natasha.
You're welcome.
Lala said, I got mine today, huge box of foil and stickers. Very nice.
Awesome. She's stocking up. Isn't this color so... And it smells so good. Can you smell the color or not really?
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
It smells like bubblegum, kind of.
Oh, it does. It does smell good. Like bubblegum licorice. Or do I just think of licorice because it's black?
Jägermeister.
Oh, my God.
Do you like Jaeger?
No, I've never had it.
I heard that makes you a mean drunk.
I've heard that, too. I'm kind of mean when I'm sober, so I don't know.
Can you imagine, like, being on Jaeger? You're like, whoa, a different person.
Beast. Interest rates here are ridiculous. In a year, we went from almost 300,000 to 175,000. Where are you, E3 Virgo? Our interest rates are not good here either.
I'm gonna clean that cuticle up on the thumb.
Jaeger makes my cheeks turn. Everything makes my cheeks turn. Drinking, working out, getting hot. I don't like it. I see other girls at the gym and they look normal, and I'm like sweaty.
They have full faces of makeup on.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, what's happening here? Lala said, I'll have a huge spread to show off when I launch my TikTok and other social media pages. Can't wait, Lala.
Awesome. Congratulations, love.
And E3 Virgo said, I'm in Virginia. Oh, okay. I spent some time in West Virginia.
Let's bake that for 1 minute. I've never been to Virginia's. Actually, is that DC in Virginia?
I think it's like very close to Virginia. I don't know. We're from the Southwest. We don't know. I think it's like right by Virginia.
Space Galaxy Kitty 17. This color is life. This color is everything.
About this color.
The cat makes it so much more magical.
Mm-hmm. DC is close to Virginia. Okay, I was right. Because I was like, I'm very bad at my geography right now. But I was actually correct. I'm very proud of myself. Now I'm saying it a lot louder.
And I think Baltimore is close to Virginia, isn't it?
I think so, yes. And I know Maryland. Is that a state?
Yes, the state of Maryland.
Oh, okay. Maryland
and Rhode
is
Island.
Also close to DC.
Isn't Rhode Island kind of close there too?
Yes.
Baltimore is in Maryland.
Yes. Yes.
Where's
We're
Potomac?
From the Southwest. We don't understand things without calculating.
Like for us, going to another state is like a big deal because it's so far away. But over there, like you can go to like everything
in the same day.
Yes.
If driving through New Mexico, I swear it takes like 8 days.
And there's nothing there. You can take it out now.
Okay. Well, it's not as bad as like I used to be a teacher, so one of my kids, one of the things was like their bell work writing prompt was, oh, if you could visit any country, what country would you want to visit? And one of my kids is like Texas. I'm like,
that kind of is like another country.
Rhode Island is north. No, Rhode Island is like 13 hours away.
Oh. And then the Greyhound is really popular in that part of the country too.
Oh, okay, so people just ride.
The Greyhound
yeah.
or like the train, Amtrak.
11.6 lights.
Ooh, come on, you guys. We can do it. Tap, tap, tap.
How do I like it?
You just tap the screen.
Oh, that's all?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I could be tapping while I'm talking over here?
But then you'd be cheating for them. That's not fair.
I can't cheat for you guys unless you want to cash at me. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'd love to go to Scotland. I would love to go to Scotland.
I've been there.
Have you? How nice? Is it very nice?
Everything closes really early. There's a big drinking culture. And the countryside is really pretty though.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine. Like the countryside would be beautiful.
Like the rolling green hills with the lakes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And the people are really friendly.
E3 Virgo said I have made that drive pregnant before, not fun. Ew, I know I hate long drives. I used to have to make a lot of long drives and I just
I'm like, when I was in Scotland, I was like, do you guys come with subtitles? Because I can't understand a word you're saying.
Even though it's English, right? It's kind of
like
our
a very
Puerto Rican Spanish.
thick English. And you're talking to them and they're like, I. And then they have different words like, I can't remember what her name was, but her nail salon was called Nail Creations. And I was obsessed with her because she would talk so Scottish. She would say, hey, Ken, you been to the scullery? And I was like, who is Ken and what is a scullery?
Right.
And Ken is a guy and scullery is a kitchen in Scottish.
Oh, gosh. So you're just like, I don't know what you're saying.
I'm like, do you speak into English, miss?
Ashton Plus said,
Michelle. Her name was Michelle in Nail Creations in Scotland. I remember her.
Ashton said, I would, but I spent my last $20 on freeze-dried candy. Okay, I'm just kidding, guys. You don't have to cash at me. Max is not letting me cheat over here. But thank you. That's very sweet. And I hope you enjoyed your candy. My uncle found my aunt in Scotland while there for the Navy. Oh, that's super cool. I want the countryside, Lala said, not so much the touristy towns. Yes, I think that's like what you were saying you really enjoyed, right?
Yeah, that's
like
pretty.
The countryside.
And then they have like no speed limit.
Oh wow! So do people speed or?
Yeah, a lot. There's a lot of car accidents too, especially because they have all the roundabouts.
Oh yeah, roundabouts are so confusing.
They're anti-American.
Oh, they don't like Americans?
No, roundabouts.
Oh, roundabouts.
We don't have them in America.
We have a few.
We have stoplights.
Yeah, that's true.
But some people love
with the model from yesterday. Oh no, what happened with the model for yesterday? Was she cheating for you guys?
No, she was 13, so she was more on the quiet side. She's not as
sorry,
as talkative.
Chatty.
Look how beautiful that is, you guys.
I'm like, don't not like me better because I won't cheat for you.
Poor baby Raina, she's nice though.
Yeah, it's just like young girls are very shy.
It's hard to be able to talk the whole time.
With someone quiet,
yeah, with somebody that's like more on the shy side because they're already introverted.
One thing about it, if you're 13, you just haven't had many life experiences and things, and it's just.
But if you're 13, you think you have.
Yeah, so you think you know everything. I was super cool when I was 13. I had giant boobs.
Really?
Yeah. We have roundabouts here in Georgia, and people don't know how to drive. Ashland Plus. I don't know how to drive here in Tucson. Cindy Chris said not yesterday, the day before. Who was the model the day before? Was she cheating?
Oh, Mari. Mari's really quiet. Mari, like, I have to, like, pull the words out of her.
Look at that. Keep your mouth shut. Roxy W said looks so good.
But I think that's really good, especially because, like, for example, when you're working in your job, you're, like, people are, like, in their underwear or topless or bottomless. So I feel like it helps, like, break the ice a little bit. And go ahead and put that in.
Because they forget that they're, like, semi-naked.
Yes.
No, and they spill everything. Like, sometimes it's like the first time client, they'll just like spill their whole life story. But I don't mind. Like, I find it very interesting, and I'm very empathetic to like.
I like when people open up, but I also like, I don't want to hear like bad things or negative things because then it just makes it really awkward for the whole time.
Lala, love that look. Natasha Johnson, very pretty. I love this look too.
I gotta get my Fantasia diamonds, a teardrop one. Let's get a little teardrop diamonds.
Yeah, I've had a client before that was on the phone with her therapist while I was doing her session. So I just had to put on my earbuds and pretend like I couldn't hear. But
for example, like for me, I'm not big on therapy. Like I've never really gone to it, and I didn't grow up with anything like that. But I think people really like, because of the job that I'm in, or that I was in, people always open up to because they feel more comfortable talking to a stranger than to somebody they know.
Their family and friends, because then they judge them. They tell other people what they said, or they know when they're not telling the whole truth, or whatever. Yeah, so it's easier just to like talk.
But like, I think it's also like everybody should try to, not everybody, but like it's good to have a good relationship with your parents because, like Baby Spice would say, my mommy's my best friend.
Yes, I love that. I'm my daughter's best friend. I can't say my mom is my best friend, but I'm my daughter's best friend.
But you guys are like sisters almost, huh?
It's almost, like it's very, I love our relationship. She's the best. And sometimes she's like more mature than me, so I go to her for advice.
You're like, I know you, usually the other way around, but
depends on what the topic is. Ashland Plus, I don't like talking to my therapist in public. Yeah, I thought it was super weird, but I think like the call time got messed up for her, and now this client is one of my dear friends, but it was just like it was her first appointment, so it was a very awkward first encounter, but now she's actually like a friend, and we went to yoga together.
Beautiful.
And I really like her.
And then like if I had a therapist, what would I tell them? Like, I went to work today.
I would tell them.
I checked emails. I worked on, designing some new products. Yeah, that was my day.
I'm like, what would I tell them? Would I be like, I don't know. I don't know what I would tell them.
Oh, look at that, you guys. Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I think it's a little bit out of the frame. There we go.
Or like, I would be like a Scientologist. Like, I don't believe in therapy.
I just like, where do you even start? Because I'm like, okay, so I was born, and then this, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, there's like a lot of stuff to say.
But it's good to talk to somebody, though.
It is.
Let it all out, as they say. Oh, I'm gonna hit
when
it
it's
with
like teaching yoga during Shavasana, a lot of people will cry, or they'll come up to me after class and they'll tell me very personal things, and I just take it as like
yeah, I think for some people it's like hard to like process things or something like that.
Yes.
Everybody deals with things differently, so it's good to like let it out. Have a good random cry every once in a while.
It is, and I'm not really good at identifying my emotions, like crying. I'm not good at crying. I'm not good at showing my sad emotions. Everything just comes out as anger, and I'm like, this is me crying, and I'm like stabbing someone to death. But
you're like, I was just angry. I wasn't sad.
No, I'm like, I was really sad, but I killed you. I'm sorry.
That's why I don't like sad stuff. Like, I don't like sad movies. I don't like sad songs. That's why I don't like Adele. But also, all her songs sound the same, though, too.
So she has a pretty voice. Cindy Chris, you are a positive person. You don't let anything get you. Very true, Max.
I try. But then I also, like, I have really, like, strong rocks. Like, my parents raised me really, like, to have it, like
a strong foundation.
Yes. And I'm also, like, super religious, so I pray a lot.
Do you really?
Yeah. You guys know that?
You peace?
Yes. You know, there's a book with all the answers. It's called the Bible.
I was like, what?
You're like,
how to get good.
I'm pretty sure it's in there. But the Bible is like crazy. Like, for example, the Old Testament, God is scary. No, not God is scary, but like, it's like more like God will like punish people. And now like in the New Testament, like God took a chill pill.
Mm-hmm. But sometimes like think of a boss or a mom. Sometimes you have to be harsh if you're in charge of everything.
That's right.
Not only did I tap myself out of the live, I tapped myself right out of TikTok. Lala. Well, welcome back. I'm glad you.
But I love religion. I love studying religion. I love knowing what people believe, and I like knowing what makes them tick. I think it's so fascinating.
It is very fascinating, and I think I'm not very religious, but my ex-husband was somewhat Muslim, and so when we were on our long road trips, like at night, sometimes he'd put on like recordings of the Quran, and it was very like, I don't know what they were saying. I don't speak Arabic, but
it sounded like relaxing,
peaceful, and it helped me fall asleep, and it just actually it like made me feel good. Like, so I don't know. I don't know.
And this is, supposedly they treat their women really well.
Well, that's what people have a misconception about that, but they really value and have like a high regard for women. I mean, it's just like if you're talking about the Taliban, that's like they're extremists. Like any like Christian extremists are crazy, like in our country. But yeah, they actually have a very high respect for women. Lala, I've never tapped all the way out of TikTok.
But the religion's also like super modest. That's why like they cover themselves up, because women are not supposed to evoke lust, and guys are just like in giant robes.
Yeah, and I'm also like, okay, that's fine then. But then if that's the thing, then you cannot watch TV. Like if I have to cover myself all the way from head to toe because that's improper, then if I get married, my man can't watch TV, look at a magazine.
No Playboy for you, sir.
Nothing. Because if I have to be covered up, then you can't see girls that aren't covered up, right? Like,
yes.
Fair is fair.
But then it's also... So I think it's supposed to be up to the woman's decision if she wants to cover up or not to, and how much she covers up.
I'm just not a big fan of clothes, so it wouldn't go well for me.
I don't like goat, so I couldn't...
You don't like what goat? Oh, you don't like it like lamb?
Yeah.
Or anything?
No, and they eat a lot of that.
You don't like goat cheese?
No. Well, it tastes too strong. Tastes like medicine.
Where are you located? Cancerians 1115 said. If you're talking to Max, he's located
in Guam,
Arizona.
We're in Guam, in Telefofo.
We're in Scotland. Just kidding.
Aye.
I don't even know if that was a Scottish accent, but I tried.
My favorite British accent, though, is a Scouse. I love me a good Scouse.
What's a Scouse?
Somebody from Liverpool.
Oh. Are they like poor?
No, they just have a really cool accent.
Are they like poor people?
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of everything there.
Roxy W said nail it. Well, no, because I know there's like a posh British accent where like the
as small as of a country that the UK is, like there's so many accents and I love it all. But Liverpool is my favorite. They say you're right, lad, and then they would say, "Are you all right, lad?"
Oh,
you're right, lad.
Were you like it?
I'm like, huh? English?
Who did you go there with?
I was there. I had a distributor in Scotland at the time.
Oh, okay.
And she was not a very good distributor. Poor, God rest her. I don't know what happened to her. But she was horrible.
Just because she's horrible, you can't assume she's dead.
She was a horrible distributor. She was a very nice person, but just really bad at distributing product.
Well, at least you got to go to Scotland and see.
I did. I went a few times.
One place I want to go in the U.S. is Oregon, which I've never been, but I've just been on Instagram seeing all these like beautiful hikes and water. I'm really obsessed with water, which it makes sense to me because
you're a water.
I'm an Aries, so my sign is fire. So I think water tilts me out, and it was something else I saw on Instagram. I learned a lot reading 3-word things on Instagram, but it was something about if you have like some kind of it soothes your soul and makes you feel better. I don't know if it's because I'm Aries or just because I'm crazy, something like that. But water is very good for me. So there were several like beautiful hikes with waterfalls and a lot of water.
Oh, but you like that kind of stuff.
I love that, Max. And it's not that sunny there, so you could go and not.
I like hiking at malls. Does that count?
If you own the mall.
That's why you gotta marry a Westcott.
Oh no, Ashton Potts said, okay, I got some bad news today, so it's good to laugh on here. Well, I hope we make you a little bit happier.
Bring you some joy. Look at that, her tiara-shaped nail.
Max, are you a Virgo? Denise wants to know.
No, I'm not.
What are you? I forgot again.
I am a rabbit in the Chinese zodiac.
What are you in your astrological sign?
A Gemini.
Oh, he's a Gemini. So people are giving Ashton support. Lala said, keep laughing. Cindy Chris said, this is such a positive place to hang out. Oh yeah, didn't E3 Virgo knows your birthday. She said his birthday was on the 4th of this month.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and Natasha knew you were a Gemini. Very good. Very, very good.
But I'm not big in astrology.
I think you're the only male Gemini that I really know well.
Really? I judge people based on their character, not based on
their astrological
when they were born.
But a lot of it can be very accurate. Like for my Aries thing, at least I know for myself a lot of.
I don't think I'm bipolar.
No, but that doesn't always manifest as that.
Because, like, for example, Geminis are supposed to have, like, two different, like, you know, a nice person and a mean person. Everybody has that.
Well, yeah, everyone has that. That's when I was like...
And then also human nature, because I studied psychology, too. I'm not only...
Nice.
Not only am I pretty, I'm also smart. And humans, we tend to gravitate, or we tend to pull things that can relate to us. So, like, for example, if I tell you something...
Then I'm like, oh, that's me.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. And do you know who Kevin Gates is? He's like one of my favorite rappers. He got a degree in psychology when he was, I think, like in prison or something. But I just found that very interesting because I've always been interested in psychology as well. Are you using the nail desk you sell on your site, Roxy?
I am, yes.
It's so cute. I want one.
It's very princessy, huh?
If you sell this, because if I get nail people allowed to be at my salon coming up.
You want the furniture? Yeah, they're available right now.
You have to buy this. Well, that's a requirement if you want to rent it like this. You have to buy this desk from Mac.
Yeah, and
all your nails.
They're ready to go.
Oh my god, they're so cute, and it matches in my salon because you've seen it. It's super pink.
Very girly. And then we also have the chairs too. You should get a chair for your desk.
Where's the chairs?
Right there. I'll show it to you right now.
Cute. So are Prince, Kanye West, and Trump Geminis, Natasha?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, crazy men. Not crazy men. Extreme men.
I'm like, wow.
What a combination of Gemini men. Who was it?
Me, my mom, and my 3 older... Yeah, it was Trump, Prince, and Kanye. Like, they're very intense.
Trump's birthday is June 16th.
Me, my mom, and my 3 oldest kids are Virgos, and then my fiance and youngest are Libra. Libras are very nice from
Angelina Jolie is also the same day as I am.
Oh, really?
June 4th.
And
so
she's very intense also.
I have a theory that people born on June 4th have big lips. Because I have big lips and so does Angelina Jolie. Do you know who Paulina Rubio is, the Mexican singer? Yes. She's June 16th too.
Oh, same as Trump?
I think so.
Oh, wow. Really?
He's the 14th or the 16th.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what day Kanye is though.
Ashlyn said, I'm a Sagittarius. I have no idea what that means. Nicki Minaj is a Sag, so channel some of that boss bitch energy.
Sagittarius is the half horse, half human?
Yeah, I think so. Like they shoot. I'm a ram. Libra here is I think Libras, from what I understand, are very nurturing, very kind. Ashlyn Pasta, you are stubborn. That's what Sag means. I mean, Sages just have some big dick energy, so I think it is a good sign to be.
Large phallus energy.
And Denise, I know, am I allowed to say that? I'm so sorry. Denise said me too. Cindy Chris said almost there. So we're at 20.1K. Oh, so you are there because you said 20K, right?
Yes. Woo! We made it.
Guys.
So, Lizzie McGuire, at the end of this video, we'll have to pick a winner chicken dinner. I'm going to send you a little bottle of precious minerals. I'll send you, I have 3 right here, so I'll send you either 60, 87, or 153. So I'm June 4th, my mom is June 5th, and my dad is June 26th, but he's a Cancer.
Oh, he's a Cancer.
He's a crab.
Is he moody?
Yes.
Or like, what's he?
But I think my dad is like crazy in general.
Yeah. So it's not his horoscope. He's just crazy.
He's just crazy.
Somebody said they're a Leo. Leo the lion.
Yeah.
Leo the lion. Libra, Natasha. Yeah, we have a lot of Libra.
But if you guys like astrology and that kind of stuff, like check into the Chinese zodiac. I think that's like, whoa. That really, I don't know if it's me reaching because I like Chinese like culture and history and being like, oh yeah, everything about a rabbit is true, but it really is. Yeah. And suddenly it's like feng shui. I'm really into feng shui.
You need to tell me if I'm a horse or not, because when I was little, I was obsessed with horses, and then I thought I was a horse, and then I think I found out I was a rat, and then I just got upset with Chinese.
I'll find out right now.
Okay.
What year were you born?
1978.
1978 Chinese zodiac.
Trust me on that. Oh, Ashlyn and Lala are related. Oh no.
You're 1978. You're a horse.
I knew I was a horse. Okay, so now I like Chinese astrology. I just really don't want to be a rabbit.
Feng shui. You should look into feng shui. I'm really into feng shui too.
Okay. And wait, what are you in the sign?
A rabbit.
A rabbit. Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay.
Hence all the rabbits around me.
This is a snake in Chinese zodiac. Oh yeah, that's very cool. See, that's why I needed a horse when I was a kid. My parents really screwed me up.
You deserve that darn pony. So, like, for example, rabbits are very charming and they work in the beauty industry or in the entertainment industry. And I was like, oh my god, that's me.
So what's a horse like?
A hard worker.
Oh god, yes I am. Okay. Roxy W was born in August 1978, so we are like Same year, birthday, twins. I didn't tap out, but I somehow messed up. Okay, me and my fiance were both born in 86 and are tigers. My mom is a monkey. Very nice. I know a lot of people from 86.
So people born in a earth element and horse sign. So that's you. So it's only gone twice actually in history, in 1918 and 1978.
Shut up, so it's very rare.
Yeah.
Do you see how excited it got?
So people are born in the elements of the earth and the horse here are optimistic, kind-hearted, righteous, and ready to help their friends. Therefore, they have a lot of friends in their work. That's very true. Oh my gosh, that's creepy. I feel like shivers up and down my spine now. I could be like a psychic now. Like I need a what was her name? Call me now, Miss Cleo.
Not telling us what year she was born. Well, then we can't tell you what animal you are in the Chinese zodiac.
People that are earth horses like you must work very hard to make satisfactory achievements and can retain an ordinary fortune through their life. However, they don't suffer from unexpected personal financial losses.
Because I'm very cautious with my finances. I was born in 92. Oh, you're a baby.
You have a strong sense of responsibility and are brave enough to take action, so they often recognize their bosses. Often recognized by their bosses or our bosses. They are surrounded by love, although they sometimes make mistakes due to their irritable character. Ooh, that's true.
And impulsivity, yeah. Just do it already.
How cool. That's so true.
It's so very true. Lala said I'm old enough to be a woolly mammoth. You are not. Lala, wait, are you... I'm going to guesstimate you, because if you're Ashlyn's mom and she was born in 92, my daughter was born in 96, so 92 means 4 years older, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So, Ashlyn, you are 31, and your mom must therefore be estimating at 51, because... you were maybe around 20 when you had her. Am I a good detective or what?
Yes.
Robin, I have no idea what I am. August 1966. I don't know either.
We're going to have to Google it. So much information.
Right. Now you
on Chinese zodiac.
Birthday presents.
Based on their Chinese zodiac? No, I'm going to go to the studio with Roundface, so that way I don't have to buy anyone anything.
Wait.
Because he's a JW, so they don't celebrate birthdays.
Well, I thought you were going to record songs for all of us.
So now you have to pick your winner chicken dinner. Who's it going to be?
Okay, she said, okay, Ultimate Sleuth. So I think, I don't know if Ashlyn's already won, but since she was sad today, I would like to pick her and make her even happier. If
Ashlyn, where do you live? Is that hand darker or is it the same color? Oh, it's a little bit darker. See, it's getting dark.
Wait, so when I'm hot, it gets...
light.
So
and when it's cold?
I'm cold. I'm a cold man. Ashlyn, have you won lately? Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
That's so sweet. Oh, thank you. I live in Georgia. Okay, awesome. And you haven't won in the last, what, month?
30 days, yeah.
30 days. And I hope this makes you a little happier. It should, because this polish is amazing.
Oh, the shape is everything. So go ahead and send an email to info@enolcouture.com and let them know you're today's winner chicken dinner, and we're going to send you out a little prize. And that's a wrap for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this demo. And what can I say? I love you guys so much. Have an incredible evening. Don't forget to take advantage of that 25% off sale. No promo code needed. It ends Sunday at 11:30 p.m. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with Carmela's going to be here. So we're going to do I think we're going to do the regular pipe nail, the XXL sculpted pipe, not the Russian one. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got to head on home and watch The Real Housewives of Orange County. Bye, everybody.